In today's video, I'm not only gonna show you how I brought this house for less than $1,000 and I'm gonna make about $20,000 to $50,000. I know that's a big range, but the market's a little bit topsy-turvy and we're kind of on a main street. So if we hit our big number, we're gonna be good. But I also wanna talk to you about multiple exit strategies in this video and how I was able to acquire this property for less than the price of lunch. So first of all, we are about ready to put this property on the market. So currently it's like a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. One's non-conforming in the basement. Negatives are that it's on a main road right here. Positives are it's on a huge lot. You got a nice tree right here. And we did a beautiful job renovating it on a very low budget. And the reason that we did it on a low budget is it was a pre-foreclosure. And I teach my students how to do this stuff all the time. So these people were actually losing their house to foreclosure. And the people that were jerking them around, I'm actually suing them right now. Or they're suing me, or I'm suing them. I don't even know what the hell's going on. I think, yeah, they filed a deal on this property and I'm about ready to sell it. So I'm sure it's gonna come up during the title issue. Basically, they filed what is called an affidavit of interest after I closed on the property, which is illegal. It's called slander of title. He got pissed because I guess he was on this deal. He was trying to short sell the property, which is honestly was gonna hurt the people. I actually helped the people. I was able to give them a property, but we planned on flipping it. So here's what we did. So we painted the entire house. These are awesome. These are the chandeliers, 50 bucks on Amazon. They're great. I put them in all of my flips, all of my rentals, and they're fantastic. Not only do you have a light, but you have a fan. If Danny can figure out how to use it, we'll be able to show you. Boom! Decent NFM speed, which is your air output, more than enough. So you get a nice cool breeze, you got ample lighting, and you don't have a big bulky ceiling fan where the blades bend all the time, but we put these in all of our flips. We painted the whole entire rental property. We refinished the hardwood floors. We redid this bathroom. Basically, we have all new tile. The old tub, didn't have to replace the tub. New toilet, new vanity. These are about 250 bucks. Toilet these days, I don't even know what it's going for, maybe 100 bucks. Between 100 and 150. It's got a lot going for this house. We just painted the doors. These are the original doors. They look fine. Another chandelier right here. Got a nice big open space. They did a great job. I'm proud of my crew on this one. I'm proud of my team on this one because we made sure it got done right. So we just cleaned up this fireplace, painted it, painted all the walls, put some new light fixtures. Another bedroom right here. You can tell we did a great job on the hardwood floors. These really came out nice. This is a walnut stain. So this is what we're using. When I was first coming to town, we used espresso and then we moved to walnut, which I think looks a lot better. We didn't have a huge budget on this one. We actually kept all this tile. And one of the things that you did, and we'll probably see this in the earlier videos, is we scabbed in the tile. We didn't have tile in all this places, so we pulled it from this little area right here, which you're never gonna really notice. So you can tell that this tile's missing because it's got filled in over here. And the other thing, thanks to you guys who were commented on the video, I was gonna rip these cabinets out because they were metal and I just had never painted them before. And people were like, no, keep them, keep them. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to the people online. So I did keep them because of those comments. So I appreciate that. When we clean our properties, and sell them, we put an air freshener in there, right? So that the house smells welcoming when you come in. We had the HVAC furnace or serviced. This is interesting. I mean, this is great. You can actually use the bathroom while you're getting your pantries ready, which is a big bonus. Like if you want to take a poop and eat granola bars, you can do it right here, okay? So we got new doors in here. One of our things that we always do on all of our properties, we like to do the finishing touches. So we painted this. This kit's about 300 bucks on Home Depot and you can do it very quick. You gotta clean the floor, clean the concrete, but it gives a super nice finished look. I mean, people are gonna come in here and say, okay, these guys went the extra mile. We had a basement here and it was all like brick. So we did the same thing, a lot of paint in here, make it look really nice and clean, smells nice and good. And then we basically just walled this off right here so that they could call this a bedroom, although we can't call it a bedroom legally. And then you can call this a closet. There's a big pipe running through there, so we just kind of cleaned up. There's a bunch of pipes hiding between here. You got yourself a little game area right here. There was a bar, I believe, in here. We ripped that bar out. That had no benefit, right? Probably a benefit for the owners at one point in time, the original owners. And then you've got your basement. We deleted the shower. There was a shower here. Nobody's taking a shower there. I mean, it could be a pet wash now. We had this serviced by our guy, so we cleaned it up, put all the paint back here. And we also painted this floor down here so it looks nice and clean. A little bit goes a long way with this paint. I probably would have told him to paint the walls, but that's good right there. So it's good enough. It looks great. Almost perfect. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful what you ask for. Don't ask for perfection, right? Looks good. Oh yeah, I knew this was gonna come out great. Oh yeah, this looks great. So Danny had a great idea, which is the best way to clean up your driveways, sidewalks, or anything with concrete. It's called a rosebud. You just grab basically one of those propane tanks, you hook a flamethrower onto it, and it just kills everything. And this.
So they torched it to kill all the weeds and everything, and then they power washed it.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Very happy with this one. We should hopefully get a good price on this. So the question that I'm asking you is, like I told you in the beginning of the video, like how much are we gonna try to sell it for? Put it on the market for $259. I think after labor and everything, we'll be into it close to 200. And then after costs, you know, depending on where the buyer comes in and stuff like that, depending on what they want, depending on what the inspections say, we may have to give them a little bit of money for closing costs to buy down their rate. Thank you, Joe Biden. It came out pretty good. And I wanted to also tell you that basically the way we were able to buy this property, the mortgage is in the seller's mortgage currently right now. The way that I worked the deal was I had the deed turned over to my name. I worked a deal, actually. I gave them one of my rental properties instead of money because they needed a place to go. It was a better deal for them, better deal for me. They got a nice clean property that we hooked them up with, and now we turned their property into a nice clean property as well. And so they're happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy. Their credit is now fixed 100%. Like, I reinstated the mortgage so they don't have this big blight on their property anymore. They don't have anything to do with a foreclosure happening anymore. It's just a moment in time versus like, oh, it's gonna follow them around for the rest of their life. I was able to help somebody out. I was able to make money. I was able to be honest with them. They're now tenants of mine. You were gonna say something about that, Danny?
Yeah, they're tenants now, and their monthly rent is like $400 or $500 less than market value on that house.
Yeah, and how much less was it than their mortgage?
Yeah, I think they pay $300 less a month for rent in that house.
No repairs.
Yeah.
So they're happy. The guy gave me a testimonial. You were there.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Hopefully whoever the new homeowner is gonna be happy in this house. And so it's a win-win-win. You don't gotta be dishonest when you're doing real estate. People always think you gotta tell people. You gotta be smooth, you know what I mean? But you don't have to be dishonest. You know, I was very transparent with them. I gave them testimonials. I asked them for a testimonial, and we were able to basically take over the seller's mortgage. So we're not assuming it. It's subject to their existing mortgage. Now, what could happen there? Yes, the bank could call it due. They normally don't. They like to get their money. They like to get their interest. They'd have to hire a lawyer to do all that. What's the point? This guy's paying his mortgage, right? My crew did a great job. It did take them a long ass time to do it, but they were working on a couple jobs at the same time. So they're out of here. And I would say this is probably one of the best jobs I've seen them do. Would you agree?
Yeah, probably one of the cleanest.
This is the house. Tell me what you think about it. Price is $259. We bought it for $0 out of pocket, but you want to say the deal I gave him was $1,000, or you could get, you know, no rent. So $1,000 for monetary value. Tell me what you think about the rehab. You think it's a piece of crap? You think I could have done a lot better? Or you think we did a really good job based on the budget that we had? We had to go in here with a super tight budget. Danny, who's holding the camera right now, will tell you that that's how I go in with pretty much every flip. Unless it's all the way. If you got to go all the way, I'm prepared to gut the house, but usually I look at a house like, what's the minimum I can put in and the maximum I can extract? You got to keep in mind, if I went and redid this kitchen, do that, like, this is probably the nicest house in the area. What am I gonna get? I'm not gonna get, we're already trying to get top dollar, so if I put a new kitchen in, I'm just losing another $10,000 that I wouldn't make. So I'd rather pass the savings on to the buyer. If they wanna come and give me an offer, they can buy down their rate. Anyways, talk to you on the next one. Peace. We're running a money back guarantee that no matter who you are, no matter what state you live in, on your first flip, I can guarantee that you'll make at least $25,000. I've had students, Louis Servin and Kyler Servin out of Chicago, Illinois, made $127,000 on their first flip. Susie Moreno out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, made $109,000 on her first flip. Got Jeff Crawford out of Kansas City, Missouri, $72,000 on his first flip. Emer Mesa, $72,000 on his first flip. The list goes on. Eddie Ramos, one of my coaches, $75,000 on his first flip. So if you want at least $25,000 on your first flip guaranteed, click the link below, schedule a call with Candace on my team. Click the link below and somebody will get a hold of you. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.